So the external factors which control the rate of photosynthesis includes the light, carbon dioxide, temperature, as well as the water. So light, we all know that the spectrum is important for photosynthesis to occur, but not all the wavelengths of spectrum are important. So generally 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer or what is the photosynthetically active radiation. That means plants are able to utilize the wavelengths from 400 to 700 nanometer. As the intensity increases, we need to remember photosynthesis rate is supposed to increase, but one thing is sure, that if there is too much of sunlight or strong light, then this will inhibit the rate of photosynthesis, or this will stop photosynthesis, because solarization will happen. And we need to remember light dependent plants are categorized into two types. Some plants need bright intense light for as much time as possible. So such plants are very comfortable with bright light, full day sunlight, and such plants are called as heliophytes. Helio word is used for sun, that's why sunflower is called as helianthus. So Helio, heliophytes are those plants which are very comfortable in growing in bright sunlight, maybe the full day sunlight. And then we have another type of plants which are called as skyophytes. Skyophytes are those plants which love to dwell in shade. So they don't like to be in direct light. They can easily survive even in your windows of your washroom, bathroom. There are many plants, these days famous for as air purifying plants. So all those plants, they do not like bright light, they do not like straight direct light on them. Just diffuse brightness is sufficient for them. Such type of plants are called as skyophytes. So generally at home we are keeping all those decorative ornamental plants are skyophytes. Then this next external factor important for photosynthesis is carbon dioxide, and we need to remember carbon dioxide is a major limiting factor for plants. From NCERT also we will read these topics. So the carbon dioxide concentration at present we all know is this much, 0.03 to 0.04% is the concentration of carbon dioxide at present, and increase up to 0.05. If you are very much habitual of listening to the news and all, then you would be knowing that now scientific bodies have already stated that the carbon dioxide concentration in the world, in this atmosphere, has already increased from 0.03 to 0.04. So it is already increased to this much. It is no more this much because of the global warming. That's why it's going on. So this increase can even go up to 0.05% in the future years to come, and that means more global warming. And this is going to have positive effect on the rate of photosynthesis. But we need to remember one thing, that not all plants are happy with increasing concentration of carbon dioxide. So when we talk about C4 plants, they reach their saturation at 360 ppm. When we say ppm, it means parts per million. So C4 plants, they reach their maximum rate of photosynthesis, or you can say saturation, at 360 ppm or 0.036. So at present concentration, which plants are performing photosynthesis very nicely? So you can say the answer should be C4 plants, because they undergo saturation of photosynthesis at how much concentration of carbon dioxide? 0.036. But when we talk about C3 plants, still conditions are not so nice, because they will undergo saturation only at 0.045. So in future years to come, you can see, because this is the present concentration and this is going to be the future concentration of carbon dioxide. So in the future, C3 plants will face saturation, so they are not doing their maximum right now. But C4 plants they are able to perform photosynthesis at saturation at 360 ppm or 0.036 ppm of 0.036 percentage of carbon dioxide concentration. Now the next thing is temperature. Optimum temperature for the living organisms, or you can say for the green plants to perform photosynthesis, can be 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. because the enzymes are made in such a manner that they perform their best between 25 to 30 degree Celsius temperature. But optimum temperature is higher always for tropical plants, so they will be performing better close to 30 degree, and compared to the temperate plants they will perform better close to the 25 degree centigrade temperature. So temperature also plays an important role. Reason you have already learned in biomolecules chapter that the enzymes activity is going to have effect on the complete reaction. So the reactions of dark reaction are only possible if the temperature is optimum, because if temperature is optimum, enzymes will perform their best. The next is the water. So increase in the content of water in the leaf will have a positive effect in increase in photosynthesis, because turgidity will be attained, and water cause if there is decrease in the concentration of water in the plant, then there will be wilting. Wilting means the cells will become loose, they have lost water, and whenever wilting occurs there is decrease in the surface area for photosynthesis.